And it's live. Welcome, folks. Hope everybody is fine and dandy, is splendid today. On this Sunday afternoon, there's a poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in there. Who do you think is going to win? Team lists are up on screen at the moment. I'm going to find the channel that we're on. We might just be on Sky Sports Plus. We might just be. Let's have a gander. Let's have a look. But yeah, if you've got any exact scores, throw them in the live stream chat. Let me know. I've got 26-12 to Wakey today. But you just never know. You never know. Are we showing old games on Mix? Yes, we are. For some reason. I think we're going to be on Plus today. Oh, dear. Up the train. Howdy, sir. Howdy. Hope you are splendid. I'm not too bad, thank you. Howdy, Jay. Howdy, Jack. Howdy, Adam. Howdy, Thor. Howdy, all. Hope everyone is well. How many double T's do Wakey want on their team? How many do you want? Happy Easter indeed. Does Sky Sports Plus want to work? Indeed we are, Jay. Indeed we are. Right you are, Harry. No post on Sundays. Right. Cast 12, Wakefield 32 for me. Okay, alright. We're not far off each other. We're not far. This one is on Sky Sports Plus. Can't wait. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. But I hope everyone is splendid. Get your votes on the poll. What do you think of the match? Well, the video on TikTok will tell you what I thought of the match. It's over there. If you want to know my thoughts on the Wire League game, head on over to TikTok. Match reviews over there. 12 votes, 75% say Wakefield's going to win this one. Howdy, Finn. Well, that's unfortunate, Jay. That's unfortunate. Missing out. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Not good. So, regarding Catalans versus Toulouse yesterday, after the Wire League game, I got back, needed to make the video for TikTok, and I couldn't really... It was questionable whether I was going to be back in time anyway, but I did have time to do it, but I just wasn't really up for it. So, it didn't happen. Howdy, Heather. Howdy, Charlie. Welcome to the stream. So what you doing, Rob? You care more about the people of TikTok? That's shocking, Jay. That's shocking. Look at how many videos I've made on YouTube. What are you on about? God. Shocking, that. You think you know a person. You think you know a person. Predictions are okay so far this week. Much better than last week. How am I doing? Super League. Overdone this week. So, correct with KR. Incorrect with Saints. Incorrect with Leeds. Correct with Huddersfield. Correct with Warrington. Incorrect with Catalans. So I can get 4 out of 7 this week. So I'd need Wakey to win. And in the NRL, I think I've got 2 wrong in the NRL this week. I think. So it's wrong with the Seagulls. Wrong with the Sharks. So I think I put the Knights to win. Against the Raiders. I think I did. Not by 13 plus though. What did I put? I did put the Knights to win. So I could do with the Tigers beating the Eels tomorrow for a nice 6 out of 8. That's alright. Oh, Ben. No, Ben. That's unfortunate, mate. I mean, they're only up every single Monday. Come on, Ben. You're better than that. That is what they say, Adam. You just can't get the staff. As long as we get the win, I'll be happy. Fair enough. I'm not a fan of putting Lino in for Sinfield. I would not have made that change personally. I just wouldn't have done it. You're on a 4-game win streak. It might be a 5-game win streak if you include Challenge Cup. One or the other doesn't matter, but at least a 4-game win streak. So, I wouldn't change it. And for me, I know, like, with Warrington next week, we might be able to bring in KineticRL Thulis goes back to the wing and we drop Josh Smith, who hasn't done anything wrong. But I think we make our team objectively better that way by making that change. Whereas I don't think Wakefield potentially doesn't even get better by putting Lino in there. I think there's an argument that they get worse by switching something up when they don't need to, and they found something that works. But at the same time, watch Lino just have the game of his life. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying, look at what you've done with Sinfield there, and there's been no reason to drop him for someone that's on about the same level as him, is what I'm saying. But, I don't know, maybe they'll grow from this point on. Maybe Wakefield actually just get better from this point. We will see. We will see. I mean, Lino's still got a good kicking game, half-decent run game, but I think Sinfield has got the same. And that right-hand side's look creative. Got 5 so far, decent from up the trim. Very consistent each week from you. A great win for Wire yesterday. Indeed it was, Reese. In your uneducated opinion, it owed more to Lee being truly pants and Warrington being amazing. Hope it can be as straightforward again next week. I think it was us being amazing, to be honest. In my match review, I went more towards Warrington being good. Because we kept them pinned back. Like, they've got a big forward pack that could have competed with us. I think we bullied them through the middle. So, I'm putting that down to us. Plus, discipline was really good, too. KineticRL back next week, so is Tangano. That's good. That is good. With you on Lino. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shocking move from the coach to drop Sinfield. Yeah, I mean, it might still work out. Wakey's still strong enough that they can get the win. It's completely fine. Hall's back in there as well, who I quite like. I don't know. I just wouldn't have made the change. I hope Jake Thulis has a good game. On loan at Cass. I think it's a month-long loan, something like that, but we can just bring him back anytime. The One Ball Stadium might be worse than the Brick Community Stadium. It might be. It might be. Who's Wakefield's best fullback? I think it's Jowett. I don't think Rourke's a million miles off, but it is Jowett. Didn't think we did too much, just Lee were useless at everything. We kept him pinned back loads, Jay. Like, our defence was incredible. Our kicking game was solid. Work rate was excellent. Wonder if Big Derek enjoyed yesterday. Don't ask him. I just wouldn't ask him. Derek's on the Merlot. Corey Hall's a cracking player. All-round nice guy. He does seem like a decent player. I do like Corey Hall. Leeds Rhinos was good for... I think Leeds Rhinos was good for Bradford at all. You don't think? Is that what you're saying? You don't think? Huddersfield getting a lot of hate? I've not seen much hate. It's usually just for the crowds, really. What channel's it on? Leiden, it's on Sky Sports Plus. Yeah, Leeds definitely could have been better. Like, attacking-wise, Leeds were not good. Very clunky. But it was so easy for them to get up the field. And it just got to a certain point, too much pressure, Bradford couldn't deal with it and get back up the park. So, yeah, if you've got any exact score predictions, throw them in. Won't ask him because he'll probably bring out a 20-page document about Lee's incredible fan base and how they're treated inhumane whilst he defends Tessie. Maybe. Can we get it down to a 15-page? Get AI to have a look at it. It's not on Brad Arthur to stop the players from dropping the ball. The coach has no control over that. That's a player issue, not a coach issue. Done you an extra gift to celebrate once a minute? Oh, well, Thor, thank you very much, sir. I'm looking for an address at the moment, Thor, because I don't want to... You probably know what I mean. Someone that can collect that. I don't just want it out there. You get what I'm saying. But I can get that to you soon. I agree with that. Lee's intensity in defence was non-existent. They just stood waiting for Warrington. But I know next to now. You know enough, Reese. You know enough. I can't get a PO box. One, I'd have to pay a regular subscription for a PO box. Two, I don't think people would want to send me stuff on a regular basis, so I don't think that would be worth it for myself. We've got 5 minutes to go. That went quick, actually. Yeah, Brad Arthur can only do so much. Yeah, it's sometimes there's player mistakes and coaching mistakes. If as a unit Leeds are poor in attack, like they were against Bradford, that's a coaching issue. Now, if they've been executing in training when they go against each other, and they're executing in training, and it's not working on game day, then that is a coach's issue, or it could be a player issue, bit of both. But with players just dropping the ball, it's that's got nothing to do with the head coach. Disagree on Leeds, to be honest. I'm not sure which bit, but I'll await your opinion, Charlie, if you've got any specific comments on Leeds. I do think they were really clunky in attack, like really, really poor in possession. They didn't threaten Bradford much, but they just got up the field really easily. So it was a case of just so much attacking territory that it was only a matter of time they'd fix it up at some point. Anyone know what number they're playing on? There's no channel number laden. You need to go into Sky Sports and then press the red button. I don't think it's on the BBC today. Pretty sure it's not. It is not. Vanganal looks like someone who'd throw a punch, maybe. Instigate. See what he does. Mate's off to the Masters Golf this week. I hope he enjoys. Few minutes to go. I'll do one run through of the team lists. So get your predictions in there. Get your votes on the poll going. My hands are a bit cold, actually. Right. In the backs for Castleford, they have Cini, Jake Thurlis on loan from Warrington. Go on, Jake. Bear with me. Hey. McIntosh, Mapapalangi, Gary, Assey and Weaver. The forwards include Lawler, Forber, Westerman, Lane, Mellor and Stimson. The benches are Tony, Greason, Hall and Hurst. 18th man is Ashworth. In the backs for Wakefield, they have Jowett, Pratt, Scott, Hall, Johnstone, Truman and Lino back in for Sinfield. The forwards include McMeekan, Smoothie, Rodwell, Vanganar, Staunton and Pitts. The bench is Nicotimo, Hamlin-Ueli, Smith and Lolosio. 18th man is Rourke. So is it not on Sky Sports Plus? It is, Leyden. It is on Sky Sports Plus. You have to go to a Sky Sports channel first and then click the red button and that gets you to Sky Sports Plus. There's a Sky Sports Plus HD channel, but the game's not on that. That's its own channel. But if you press a red button on a Sky Sports channel, it takes you to a whole different thing. Leyden, no, it's not. I don't know what service you're with. I'm pretty sure it's not on Sky Sports Plus HD. It's on the red button. Wakefield's coming out. Watching on a dodgy box? I don't know then. I don't know. I don't know how to navigate such things. So, if there's someone in here that's got a dodgy box that wants to help Leyden out, then get on in there. Right, Wakefield are now out. Oh, okay. Right, Cass are coming out. Decent crowd for this one. I mean, Cass normally get solid attendance anyway. I know they've not got an incredible stadium, but they get a solid 7,000 to 8,000. 6 at the minimum, but they get a good handful. So if they can make that stadium a little bit bigger, get to 8 or 9, I think they can still fill it up. Thurlis a wide player? Yeah, that's Jake Thurlis from Warrington on loan. That is true for 99% of the times, Finn, unless I have to get an NRL game. But yeah, I've actually never had a dodgy box, so I don't know how to navigate those. Like, genuinely I've not, so I don't know how they work. As Brad Arthur said, we made a big point not being impatient and frustrated, if not scoring on every attack, and trusted in the defending that we had to do to tie them out towards the end of the game. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I do think they were still a bit clunky, though. I don't think they were, there was enough shape. They didn't execute well enough, in my opinion. But I'm going to end this poll. Ladies and gentlemen, final game of the weekend for Rivals Round. It's Sky Sports Plus, mate. That's what it's on. We are underway. Wakefield will kick to Castleford towards the back right, collected on the try line by Gary, hands it off to Lawler with the first carry stopped metres in front of the try line. 15 seconds gone. It is Caddy with the next carry. Only 5 out from his own line. Wakey with a good chance to restrict metres here. Next one with Stimpson through centre field up towards his own 10. This was an issue for Castle last year. A lot of the time was just getting restricted very easily. Westerman with the next one up towards the 20. They did a great job last week against Bradford getting up the field, especially in the second half. But Forber on loan from Wigan as well. Now McIntosh down the right-hand side up towards his own 40. Last tackle, out the back to Dejan Assi, puts boot to ball. And this will find touch before the 20. Okay. So early on in the set, Wakey restricting metres. Cass managed to move up the park just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, this pitch is smaller than the regular size. Gap between the 30 and 40 is not 10, but I'll still refer to them as the 30 and the 40. That's over a minute gone. It's only about 5 metres, actually, between those two. But oh well. 1 minute 15 gone. Smoothie at dummy half on the 30. Down the short side right. With Staunton. It's unfortunate that Nicotimo's been dropped, because I think he's been solid. Do you know who Mike Allen is? I don't think so. 1.5 minutes gone. It is left to Pitts. Then across to Truman. Now with Vangenaar down the left edge up towards the halfway line. And then the next carry. Truman up towards the opposition 40. 1 minute 50 seconds gone. In centre field on the last with Lino. Puts boot to ball. Kicks left of the post. Sini underneath it. Collects on his own 10. Jowett is there to meet him. So is Pitts and Vangenaar. Rodwell to help out too. And Castle start a set 20 out from their own line. So just over 2 minutes gone. Castleford Tigers. Can they get up the field? That is the question. Wakey's done a much better job over the last few weeks of restricting metres, keeping teams pinned back. First couple of weeks, not so much. But in the win streak, they've done a much better job of it. Scoot there from Forber, over halfway. And a bit of a break there, up towards the 40. Good metres now for Cass. Mellow 8 to dummy half, 2.5 gone. And a 6 again for Cass as well. Lawler right to Weaver, then to Lane, over the 30. Cass with plenty of tackles to go, 25 metres out in centre field. A great chance for Cass. Come on, Cass, rub it in. It is left to Lawler, then to Assi down the left-hand side. He'll switch back to Mella. Comes down just over 20 out. Over on the left edge. Indeed he is, Trin. Indeed he is. Westerman, now with Lawler. Ever present last season, and so far this year, I think, as well. Hands it off to Westerman. Then to Forber. Shift it down the left-hand side. Assi trying to get around Lino. Across to Mapa Palangi. Steps back inside. Stop near the left touchline. 5 metres out. Great chance for Cass now. 2 tackles to go. 3 minutes 15 gone. Westerman in centre field. Across to Weaver. Out the back to Sini. Steps back inside. Up towards the 10. Stop 9 metres out right at the posts. Great chance on the last tackle for Cass. Forber. Short side right to Weaver. Steps back inside. Can't quite get the offload. Stopped on the 10. Not a great end to the set there. But it's not a bad place to turn the ball over. That's all right. On the opposition 10. That's not too bad. Not too bad. So it's going to be Corey Hall with the next carry, taking it just over the 10 for Wakefield. 3 minutes, 50 seconds gone. Next carry from Rodwell, up the gut. Stopped just shy of his own 20. Plays it for Smoothie. Now with McMeekin. Across to... Excuse me, I need to yawn. Oh, so sorry. That's not his full name, by the way. That was Scott. Back towards centre field, shifting it left. Jowett, quick hands across, nearly intercepted by Thulis. But it's Hall that collects it up towards the 40. That was close. Go on, Jake, lad. Hope Jake gets a try today. Hope he plays well. He's not touched it yet, I don't think, actually. 4 minutes, 25 seconds gone. Wakey with a fresh set of sixes well up towards halfway inside Cass territory. With 4 tackles to go, McMeekin brought down on Castleford's 40, so they will be inside the red zone at the back end of this set. Smoothie goes right to Staunton. Dragging a few defenders up towards the 20. 4 minutes 50 gone, plays it down the right edge. Smoothie, couple steps, looking for space behind the ruck. Just shy of the 10, over on the right-hand side of the field. Quick play the ball for Lino. Goes left to Pitts in centre field. Out the back to Truman. Steps back inside, steps again. Truman's close to the line, tries to dive over. Jake Truman. He's having himself a good year. He's found the try line. He's been looking comfortable this year. I'm really glad that he's been able to settle somewhere for a little bit. Because there's a good player in there. Now, besides all the injuries and lack of stability at certain clubs, you just give him some stability and that's what he can do. That's what he can do, mate. He's done so well this year. And he scored right in front of the posts. Jake Truman, one step again. Another step. Crashes over. Finds the line. Beautifully done. Well done, Jake Truman. Well done, lad. This will be 6-0 shortly. It's right between the sticks. Phil, this is not bad. Come on, what are you on about? Unless you're just trying to, you know, take the mick. Who knows with you these days? So 4-0 for Wakey. Right in front of the post. Just over 6 minutes gone. Knocked on, was it? I didn't see a angle in front. Well, try was confirmed 12 seconds ago, so I guess not. Question for the chat. Try is confirmed. Question for the chat. Not necessarily to start at the World Cup, but do you take Jowett in the World Cup squad for England? Not necessarily to play. It might be somebody else that starts. But do you take Jowett in the squad? Generally speaking, yes or no? Kick in front of the post from Jowett is good. It is 6-0. Now price out potentially. Fair enough. Yes. As a Jowett Glazer, yes. Sneed was useless yesterday. What are you on about, Jay? What are you on about? Seven minutes gone. We'll get back underway in a second. So kick towards the back left. Pratt underneath it, collects it, and he'll take the first carry off the back of the try up towards his own 10 and just over it. Think Rourke is better? Do you really think Rourke is better? What about KW Elliott for England? He's eligible apparently. All right. Well, he's done well this year. I wouldn't count him out. Early shift here from Trinity. Down the left-hand side, stop just over the 20. Ryan, I can't because I don't have the rights to. Calm down, Ryan. If you can give me 24 mil, I can pay for the rights and I'll show you the game. But if you can't, then I can't. Relax. Take a breath. Left to Truman, kicks from the halfway line towards the back left. On the 4th, well placed. It will find touch behind the 10. Ignorant question, but when's the World Cup? And does look for England touch. And between us and Aussies to win it. New Zealand's going to be tough. I think we'll probably be the third best team going into it. Joint third, along with Samoa. The World Cup starts in October. Mid to late October, I think. So Cass in possession. 15 out from their own line. It's going to be Mapapalangi with the latest carry. Doesn't make much ground there. 8 minutes and 20 seconds gone so far. Next carry through the centre of the field for Cass. Just shy of their own 30. That's with Stimson. In centre field with Forber, right to Westerman. Then to Weaver. Quick hands across to McIntosh. Gets an offload batted backwards, or forwards from Wakey, I should say. And this will be a fresh set of 6 for Cass in a second. Right then. Right, this will be a scrum for Cass on their own 30. I still don't think Jake's had a touch of the ball yet. Don't think he's had a touch of it yet. So just over 9 minutes gone. Asi will go left to Mapapalangi, who drops the ball. Right. It's a chance to really get up the field off the back of that set, but nay. Mistake from Mapapalangi. Gifting territory to Wakey. Still have no coach. I would like to hope we decide by... I mean... at least before the halfway point in the season, or at the halfway point, because then, you know, we've seen half a season on who we want to pick, if it's somebody that's in a job at the moment. Shifting it left to Truman, across to Vangenaar. Brought down, 15 metres out, left of the post. Smoothie at dummy half, 10 minutes gone, second tackle, back towards centre field with Truman. Switches back to Rodwell, comes down on the 10, between the sticks. 3 tackles to go. Smoothie. And a 6 again, that is for Wakefield. Left to Vangenaar. Flat ball, can't keep a hold of it. Lost it backwards, ball over the top, into touch. Mistakes there from Wake. Vangenaar could not keep hold of it. Oh dear. 10.5 minutes gone. So there was a chance for Cass to get up the field. Then a chance for Wakey to apply pressure. Both making mistakes. Oh dear. Oh dear. 10 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Cass to play the ball on their own 10. Forber. Now with Mapapalangi. Wants the ball straight away after his mistake. He takes it just over the 10. Forber. Now with Kadikadi. Just shy of his own 20. 11 minutes gone. Cass still with a long way to go up the field. Just over 11 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go for Cass. Down the short side left to Asi. Over the 40. Decent metres there. A few metres shy of halfway. Forbert near the left touchline. Goes right to Mella. Then across to Stimson. In centre field. And he's going to be stopped just shy of the halfway line. Last tackle. 11.5 minutes to go. Shifting it right to Weaver. Inside pressure. Puts boot to ball down the right hand side. Or just right at the post. Jowett collects 5 out from his own line. Over the 10. Up towards the 20 through centre field. And he'll be brought down. 11 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Well, happy birthday, Brooklyn Stevenson. Have a splendid day. There you go. 11 minutes, 50 seconds gone. Down the short side right. Truman up towards the 30. Just shy of the 40. Jake Connors 40-20. Was this the 2010? I think it was that one actually. It was more of a 2010 than a 40-20. But yeah, it was quality stuff. Belted that sucker. Wakey in possession, over the halfway line. Pitts cutting towards the right-hand side. On the 4th tackle, up towards Castleford's 40. 12 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Last tackle for Wakey, over on the right-hand side. Kick from the 40 from Lino towards the back right. Sini underneath this one, comes down on the 10. Oh, nearly stolen by Pratt, just knocks on. Good effort, Ollie Pratt. Good effort. Is it in Australia? Yes. Another month of impersonating an owl, sleep pattern buggered, although we're already through June, July for the footy. The Footy World Cup, yeah. Well, best of luck. Best of luck. I will be trying to stream as many World Cup games as possible as well. I don't know if there's any clashes. No, in the NRL there's probably not. Plus there's only 10 teams, so probably not. So I'll try and do every game. 12.5 minutes gone. Jack Smith on the video ref is checking something here. Checking if Sini got the first knock on. Most of England's World Cup games are at 7 to 9 a.m. Interesting. Maybe I should do World Cups, like football World Cup streams as well. Maybe. I've been thinking about doing other sports. I think this is just cast ball, to be honest. Okay, 12.5 minutes gone. Checking for a tackle without the ball. There's no shenanigans involved in that one. Well, let's get some more points going, lads. Get some more points. Chuck the ball around. Come on. I'm surprised Ashworth's not been picked in the lineup for this one. To be honest, I am surprised. Right then, the clock's ticking away, 12 minutes, 45 seconds gone. And that's going to be Jordan Lane with a carry. I still think Thulis hasn't touched it yet. Sounds good streaming the Football World Cup. I do want to stream other stuff, but it's just because it's a Rugby League channel. It feels weird doing it, but I don't want to make another channel. I might just have to bite the bullet once and just do it, and then I'll get used to it. I set a precedent, and then I can continue doing it. Right to Weaver. Switches back to McIntosh up towards the halfway line. Just over 13 minutes gone. Left to Westerman in centre field. Then across to Lawler. Now Assey down the left-hand side looking for a break. Takes it over the 40 up towards the 30 inside Wakefield territory. 2 tackles to go. Good field position for Cass here. Forbert. Right to Stimson. Then to Westerman. Just over the 30. Last tackle 13.5 minutes gone. Right to Weaver. Chips towards just right of the post. Jowett underneath this one. Lets the ball bounce. Collects in goal. Under pressure. And he's going to be tackled in goal. So this will be a goal line dropout for Wakefield. Well done, Cass. Well done. Getting up the field. Well-placed kick. Tricky for Jowett. Might be windy there too. It's been windy all last week and this weekend, really. But a good chase as well to keep him pinned back. 14 minutes gone. Dropout coming in shortly from Wakey. Jowett with the dropout. Storm Davies at Yorkshire. Go on, Dave. 14 minutes gone. Short dropout. Is he going to reach the 10? No. Is he going to bounce over the 10? No. Jake Truman is trying to argue that it did go 10. But I don't know. Still think Jowett's better than Rourke? One moment does not... Come on. Come on now. You know better than that. 14.5 minutes gone. In centre field, Westerman plays for Forbert. Goes left to Lawler. About 7 metres out left of the post. Forbert, right to Assey. Flat ball to Stimson. Nearly breaks through. Stopped inches short the try line. Inches short. Forbert launched it left to Weaver. Then across to Assey. Eventually pops the ball off. I don't know if it was kind of knocked backwards there. But now handed off to Weaver. Steps in centre field. Takes it back over the 10. 3 tackles to go in this set. 15 minutes gone. In between the sticks, Forbert. Left of the sticks goes left to Assey, who then goes right to Lawler. Back in centre field again. Where's Ravalawa? I don't know if he's been dropped or injured. I actually don't know. Ball comes out. Is that going to be a 6 again penalty? It's going to be a penalty for Cass. Well, definitely don't take the 2, because that would be silly. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. They'll just tap and go. Stimson with the first carry. 15.5 minutes gone. Forbert just in front of the right post. Plenty of tackles to go. Launch it left to Weaver. Flat ball. Drops it back off to Westerman. 15 minutes, 45 gone. Second tackle. Forbert left of the post. 10 out with Assey. Then across to Weaver. Switch back to McIntosh. 5 out. Pushing the defenders back. A metre in front of the try line. Forbert. Flat ball. Pops across to Lawler. Trying to crash over, but he's stopped a metre or 2 short of the try line. Between the posts. 16 minutes gone. Forbert also launched it left to Assey again. Then to Cini. Mapaplangi in the corners. Caddy. Might have found that. Did he get a foot in touch? I don't know if he did. That's worth a look. But that's a try for Cass. How did they manage that? There's barely any space there. Barely any space. And Jason Caddy has found the line for his 5th try of the year. The Fijian. Well done, lad. Doing well for tries this year. 5 is alright. He's alright. So short dropout. Doesn't make the 10. Let's have a look at this one. They shift it left. Very little space. That's true, Finn. That's true. So they launch it left to Assey. Then to Cini. Pops up to Mapaplangi. Does he get a foot in touch? I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. 17 minutes gone. Let's have a look from this angle. Oh, no, he does. He does. Initially, he doesn't, but during the tackle, his foot lands on the line. That's no try. There's a formal review. I'm pretty sure his foot touched the line there. I'm going to confidently take this off. Confidently. You know me. Alright, no try. No try. Gary, indeed. I think the best short dropouts are the ones where they blast at ankle level towards touch. Sometimes. Is it in touch? Yes. So there's no try. And that is... no try. The Wakey fans celebrate. And the clock will have to reset back to where it was. Wait for the clock to reset here. Oh, it hasn't reset. At least I don't think. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, back underway. Hamlin Ueli is on for Rodwell. 16.5 minutes gone. Next carry through centre field for Scott up towards the 20. So, if it's his foot in touch on the line, which it did, doesn't have to be fully over the line? No. As long as he's... any part of the foot or hand or knee, whatever, any part of him touches the line, then he is out. With Lino up towards the halfway line. Smoothie over on the right-hand side. Or actually in centre field, hands it off to Hamlin Ueli for his first carry of the game. 17 minutes gone. Last tackle for Wakey, right to Lino, puts boot to ball. Coming down on the 20, might be out on the full. It is out on the full. Oh dear. Oh dear. One thing to add is if the foot is in the air but over the line, it's play on. Yeah, that's another thing to clarify, Reese, is you can be over the line, but you're not out until you've touched the ground over the line, basically. So the ball could go over it in the air and you can slap it back in, but as long as it hasn't touched the ground outside the field of play, it's fine. So it could be 5 meters over the line, but until it touches the ground, it's not out of play. You can still smack it back in. Your foot can go over the line by a metre, but if you've not touched the ground over the line, you're still okay for now, as long as you bring it back in. So Cass in possession on halfway. They've lost it on halfway. They're going to give some easy territory away on the halfway line. Oh dear. 18 minutes gone. Not good. Not good. I did think initially that it went backwards, but they're not challenging. 18 minutes and 25 seconds gone. This will be a scrum for Wakey on the halfway line. Lino will feed the ball in. Smoothie out the back, goes left to Hall. Over the halfway line. Just shy of the 40. Hamlin Ueli with the next carry up towards the 30 in centre field. Gets an offload as well. Now with Pitts. And he's going to carry this just shy of the 20 over on the right edge. Smoothie waits a dummy half. 19 minutes gone, and that is a 6 again for Wakey. Hamlin Ueli through the centre of the field. Oh, stop the game. Stop the game. Thank you. Westerman is not good. Oof. I think there was head contact with his own teammate. He wasn't out cold, but he was stumbling for a second then. I think as Hamlin Ueli took the carry, the back of Westerman's head hit the front of, I think it was either Lola or Lane's head. And, yeah, he just started stumbling. Might have to go off here. I've just realised who Ryan Carr looks like. I've just realised. They actually do look really similar. There's an Australian comedian who I actually really want to see. His name's Ruben Solo. And he looks just like Ryan. That's who Ryan Carr looks like. Ruben Solo. That's who he looks like. Damn. Stumbling like he did behind Greg's. You can't say that. You can't say things like that these days. 19 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Wakey 5 metres out in front of the right post. Left to Truman. Cross to Jowett. Ball out the back to Hall. Trying to get around McIntosh. Finds a line. Well done. Corey Hall. What a finish that is, mate. Getting around the opposite centre. Have some of that, he's saying. He probably didn't say that, but you know what I mean. Try for Wakey. Cass just giving a little bit too much territory away. Territory. Said it right the second time. Territory away, unfortunately. Wakey coming up with the points. You can't give easy meters away. Or penalties. Can't drop the ball in the midfield. Because that's what Wakey can do. Cass have already shown that, you know, when they can get up the park. I can't speak at the moment. When they can get up the park, they look alright. They nearly got a try. Very nearly. But Wakey are such a good attacking side, you can't just give them field position. So we're done with the first quarter of the game. What's the points difference looking like? Are you talking about Wakey, Seb? Wakefield was on +9 going into this. Cats were on -68 going into it. So yeah, Cats were -68. Currently -78 as it stands. Okay, chance for Wakey to make it 12-0. Jowett to add the extras. Clock's ticking away. Well, it's now stopped. 20 minutes and 54 seconds gone with the clock stopped. Tough kick right next to the touchline. Maxwell Jowetton. The kick from Jowett is no good. It's 10-0. How many does Cass have to lose by in order to go bottom? Good question. Good question. 22. Just 22. Okay. And that's actually possible as well. So first carry off the back of the try is going to be from Staunton. 21.5 minutes gone. It's going to be McMeekin, shifting it left to Hamlin-Ueli up towards the 20. Don't mean purely on this evidence, but do you think Castleford might turn out to be bottom of the league side this year? I don't know. Initially I thought yes, Huddersfield's turned it around. I think it's too close to call with a few teams at the moment, unfortunately, Reece. Need to see more consistency from Huddersfield and from Cass, but I think Castleford's team is good enough to not finish bottom, but we'll have to see. Shifting it left now. Good hands at the moment. Vangenaar up towards the 30 inside Cass territory. Last tackle coming up, just over 22 minutes gone. Back in centre field with Lino. Chips left of the post. Coming down only on the 20 here. Not a great kick. Back to the hands of Lino. Chips it across towards the touchline. Another poor kick. Sinfield wouldn't have done that. Anyway, 22.5 minutes gone. Mapaplangi with a carry over the 30. I think Cass have the best chance to finish bottom as things stand right now, is what I'll say. Because I think Lee's squad's too good enough to not be bottom. So, yeah. In centre field with Lawler. Across to Weaver. Flat ball to Lane on his right. Taking it inside Wakefield territory. Coming down on the 40. 2 tackles to go. Plays it for Forber. Left to Greason. Spins. Taken to ground, 25 metres out. Last tackle in centre field with Forber. Right to Weaver. Goes at the line. He should have gone flat to Lane there, I think. Chips it over nicely enough for Jowett to collect. And he'll take it just over the 10-15 out from his own line. 23 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Johnstone with a carry. Bumps off a few defenders over the 30, or the 20, sorry. 25 metres out from his own try line. Truman goes down the short side right to Pratt. Greason is on for Stimson. It's been a while since you've been here, Seb, though. Been a while. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. 23 minutes and 40 seconds gone. 2 tackles to go, up towards halfway with Lino down the right edge. Flat ball to Staunton. Inside cast territory once again. Last tackle. And Smoothie will dink the ball low towards the back right. He will find a touch near the 10. 24 minutes gone, just slowing the game down. Both teams getting a breather. Well, this will be Castleford ball on their own 10. Long way to go at the park again. At half time, I'll figure out what I could stream for the Challenge Cup next week. I know I'm unavailable on Saturday. So I don't know who plays Saturday and whether games are on TV, but I'm not going to be able to stream Saturday at all. Because I am out. 24.5 minutes gone so far. Forber hands it off to Sini. Carries it through centre field. That also might not be Sini, actually. It looks like Sini. Yeah, it is. It just looks bigger when you go close up. He actually looks quite big compared to other props. 24 minutes and 50 seconds gone. 2 tackles left. Inside Wakey territory. Greason with the next carry. 25 minutes gone. Last tackle. Shifting it right to Weaver. Kicking from the 40. Inside pressure from Truman. Underneath it is Jowett. Collects cleanly. But Jake Thulis gets a hold of him. Been to each of our games so far. The subpar performances won't stop me. Well, good to know. Good to know. Sticking with your side. As you should. Good stuff, Seb. Go on, lad. Not had a trumpet for a while. Hey, 25.5 minutes gone. Wake in possession on their own 20. Down the right-hand side with Scott up towards his own 30. 2 tackles to go. Smoothie now in centre field with Pitts. Shifting it left now with Truman. Out the back to Jowett. Gets it off to Johnstone. Room to run down the left-hand side. Sini is there to stop him. Shrugs off Sini, though, over the 20. Room in centre field. Weaver's also there. Can he make it? Don't let him get it. Don't let him get that. He's stopped 2 metres short of the try line. Last tackle. Smoothie left of the post. Launches it right. Truman across to Lino. Digs the ball through. Hits the foot of Mella. Collected by Wakey. They knock on. But it's a penalty for Wakefield. Offside apparently from Cass. Mapaplangi is unsure what the hell that's all about. They could just go for 2 here, make it a 12-point game. $26.5 gone. What will Wakey choose to do here? Tap and go, which I don't mind if they do. But I also get the 2. I also understand it. Johnstone was jogging that entire time there. So they will tap and go. I like that. I like the intent. Get him on side. And there's a loose carry there from Staunton. Silliness. Don't challenge. Don't waste a challenge. You've got to pin back 5 out from their own line. Don't challenge it. You're already 10 points up. Don't waste it. 27 minutes gone. This will be a scrum for Cass on their own 10. This first half could be a little bit more exciting. It could be. Lassie will feed the ball into the scrum. Out the back, right to Hall. Stopped just over the 10. 27.5 minutes gone. Weaver, now with McIntosh. Astulis still not had a carry yet. I really don't think he's touched the ball yet. I'm serious about that. J. Thulis will take a carry. Right then. Plays it on the 30. Next carry through centre field. Greason. Stopped in centre field on the 30. 28 minutes gone. Fed up with teams wasting them? Yeah, it's... There are some stupid challenges. As Harry Smith has once said, are you stupid? Almost a knock on there from Lawler. On the last, it's with Weaver. Kicks down the right-hand side. Jowett underneath this one. Collects it. Switches back to Johnstone. And he'll carry it up towards the 20. 28 minutes and 25 seconds gone. Plays for Truman on the 20 in centre field. Hands it off to Hall. Shifting it right to Lino. Then to Pratt up towards the 30. 28 and a half gone. Next carry. Scott gets a great offload. Jowett in support. Can he get past Sini? Not quite. Good tackle there from Zach Sini. That is a hell of a stop. Left to Truman off the back of a quick play of the ball. Chips towards the back left. Hall is chasing. He is sort of pushed away slightly by McIntosh, but that is collected right in front of the try line by Sini. Weaver at dummy half. Thulis with the carry. Hits a wall that is Tyson Smoothie. Stopped 2 or 3 out in front of his try line. Weaver wants a penalty. He's not going to get one. Gaddy up towards a 10. And a penalty for Cass. Weaver's happy about that one. Weaver is very happy about that one. There we go. So, yeah, Wakey just needed discipline there off the back of that set. Well, Cass, they get a penalty, then get up the field. They need to get back in this game soon. They're not a million miles off it, I'd say. Performance-wise, scoreline and performance-wise, they're not a million miles off it. So, they're all right. Renew for Tony's on as well, so he'll see out this half. He gives them a great impact through the middle, so I think he's going to help Cass in out. Lane with the first carry over his own 40. 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this first half. Plays it for Forbert on the right edge. Left to Weaver in centre field. Switches back to Hall. Comes down on the halfway line. Second tackle. Forbert. Left to Assi. Then across to Renew for Tony. Out the back to Sini. Across to Mapapalangi. Good meters over the 30. 25 out near the touchline. He is stopped. Gaddy back towards centre field now with Mella. Straightens up, pumping his leg. Strong carry. 15 metres out over on the left edge of the park. Great chance for Cass here. 2 tackles to go. Right to Weaver in centre field. Ball over the top. Touch is a Wakey player collected by John Stone. I think that might be forwards or a knock-on. Whistle is blown. This will be a fresh set of 6 for Cass in front of the try line, basically. Good effort there from Corey Hall. Really good effort. 9.5 to go. But Cass will get another set inside the red zone. Good effort. Oh, you know, for the Kinetic Rugby League team that we're like sort of not building in the background. What about this for the shirt? Would you have this for the? Obviously, it's tis a hoodie. Would you have this design instead? Just make the black purple. What's the current squad? I don't even know. I don't have a clue at this point. Off the back of a scrum, it is right, slightly wayward for Thulis to collect. McIntosh picks the ball up and he's stopped on the 20. So Cass are on the right edge of the park at the moment, 20 metres out. Slow to let McIntosh up and it is a 6 again, as it should be. Renew for Tony through centre field. Pumping his legs, 5 metres out between the sticks. Forbert. Left to Weaver, under pressure there from Merk Meekin. What am I on about? A Tony through centre field. Stopped 2 metres shy in between the sticks. Forbert left to Weaver. Then across to RC. Lino jams out the line. I think it is a knock-on from Wakey again. 31.5 minutes gone. Wakefield will take this for now. They'll take it for now. Jamming out the line. Not giving Cass any easy open breaks here. Black and purple. I don't think I'd do black and purple. I don't think it's quite right. The black I'd change to purple for this design. Got to have the 2 players you interviewed. So we'd have Leroy Cudjoe and Jack Walker. Sorted. We've got experience. Got a mix of pace, youth and experience. You love to see it. 32 minutes gone. We have to replay the scrum again. Bloody hell. So 32 minutes gone, 8 minutes to go. Kurt Haggerty's coach, that's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. Out the back of the scrum in centre field, left to Mapapalangi, straightens up. He is 4 metres out left of the posts. Plays it for Forbert, right to Greason, straightens up. He's stopped a metre or 2 shy, still left of the post. 7 minutes 45 to go. It is right to Assey. Flat ball to Hall. Plenty of room to run it. Can he find the line? He tries to extend an arm and just drops the ball. Wakefield will deal with that one. Mistake from Hall. It's a good effort. You know, tries to extend the arm to find the line. How close was he, though? As he tries to lift his arm up first, that's when the ball kind of flicks out. It doesn't really have a hold on it. So, Wakey deal with that. They deal with the last couple of defensive sets quite well. Jamming out the line, giving away a couple of repeat sets, but they deal with it. Fair play to him. He could have just taken the tackle, didn't need to force it, but I mean, it was worth at least a go, I think. 7 minutes left. Scrum for Wakey on their own 10. First carry is going to be from, I think that's Scott. Lolosio is on for McMeekin as well. Next carry for Wakey, just shy of their own 20 with Hall. Plays it for Smoothie. Now with Lolosio, up towards the 30. Oof, might have lost it there. I think he might have lost it. It's a penalty for Wakey though, saying strip from a Tony. They do still have a challenge. No one's challenged yet. Let's have a gander. I think that might have just been a knock-on. But it's a penalty for a ball steal. Wakey kick to touch, and they'll start a fresh set 40 metres out. Vanganar with the first carry. 25 out. Or, well, maybe that 21 out. Over on the left edge, Smoothie. Right to Truman in centre field. Switches back to Lolosio. Bumps Greason onto his backside. He's going to be stopped just shy of the 20. Actually loses a bit of ground there. Plays of a Smoothie in centre field. Westerman's back on for Hall. Pitts goes right to Hamlin-Ueli. Stopped just shy of the 10. He's had such a good year so far, Hamlin-Ueli. Smoothie in centre field, left to Truman. Flat ball to Lolosio on his outside. Spins, might find the line here. Gets an offload. Smoothie steps, finds the line himself. Lolosio's been a handful. He's had 3 carries and he's already been a handful. Gets an offload for Smoothie. Wakey off the back of a penalty. Get up the field. Cass had so much possession down the other end of the park. They should have found something, but Wakey defended really well. They made a mistake, or Cass made a mistake, gifted the ball to Wakey, then gave him a penalty. Rightly or wrongly, I'm not sure about that one. But Wakey found more points. 14-0 with a kick to come. I reckon, is Jarrett going to get that one from there? Probably, but I'll just wait for now. 14-0 for Wakey. So his debut. Are you sure? Did he not play last week, or am I thinking of someone else? 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Clock's ticking away. Not Smoothie with a try for Wakey. How many has he scored so far? Is that his first one, or has he scored more tries already? I'm not too sure. How's my fantasy team going, actually? Sneed would have picked up some good points. 50, 74 from Mikey Lewis as captain. That's not great. Decent points. Where am I in the table right now? 23rd. I'm not a million miles off the top 10. I'm still close-ish, but I need to make some changes after this week. He was at Bradford for a week? Gotcha. Thank you, Jake. 4 minutes to go. Jowett to make it 16-0. Steps up, and the conversion from Maxington Jowetton is... Oof, Jesus. That's just about good. That was going well wide, but that wind or spin launches it between the sticks. Bloody hell. 16-0. Okay. So Cass are doing well for territory. They're getting up the field. They're applying some pressure, but they're just going to be a little bit more clean in possession. Could have had a try before, if not for just Kerry having his twinkle toes in touch. Lolosio puts Greason on his backside again. Look at him go. 3.5 to go. Staunton with the next carry. Straightens up, and he's just over his own 20. Go for it, Seb. Go for it, lad. 3 tackles left for Wakey, up towards her own 30. Hamlin-Ueli plays it for Smoothie, who goes right to Pitts. And that's a strong carry there from Jay Pitts up towards the halfway line. 2 tackles to go as well. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Right to Lino, then to Staunton up towards the 40. inside Cass territory. Gets an offload as well. Comes off a Cass player. So with Smoothie up towards the 20. Offloads to Jowett. He finds an offload back to Lino. Chips the ball towards the back left. Hall is chasing. Collected by McIntosh. Really good take there. Really good take. Sini with the first carry. He's getting pushed back. He's 2 metres in front of his own try line. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Weaver now with Thulis. Through centre field. Pumping his eggs. Go on, Jake. Go on, lad. 5 out from his own line. Assey now with a Tony. Sam Hall is on for Greason as well. Only 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half. Plays it for Forward down the left edge. And a penalty for Cass. Player in the ruck there, I believe. That is huge for them. If they can find some points off the back of this, that's going to be huge for their confidence and morale going into the sheds at half time. But 2 minutes to go. See what they can do. So kick to touch means they'll start a fresh set 45 metres out. Tap from Mapapalangi, hands it off to Forber. Now Assey in centre field. Pops it across to Lane, and he's going to come down on the 40, just close to the 30. 1 minute 40 to go. Plays it for Forber. In centre field, left to Hall. Straightens up. Just over 20 metres out in centre field. 1 minute and a half to go. Forber. Left to Westerman, then to Assey. Goes at the line. Flat ball and he's outside to Mella. He's going to be stopped just shy of the 10. On the left edge. 3 tackles to go for Cass. Forber. Right to Assey. Now Westerman in centre field. Fakes the ball out the back. Bumps off a few defenders. Still going. Stopped just shy of the 10. 2 tackles to go. Forber in centre field. Launches it left to Assey. Goes at the line. Flat ball to Renew for Tony. Stopped 2 metres shy of the line. Left of the post. Last tackle. Might be their last chance of the half here. Batted on from Mapapalangi. It will find touch. Just goes behind Gary. And 50 seconds to go in the first half. Wakey should be able to see out the half. With the big old donut still for Cass. It's good effort from Mapapalangi, but probably had time to, I don't know, maybe just collect it, fall to ground, get back up. Maybe. 30 seconds to go. Just waiting to get back underway here. So Wakey on their own 10. Johnstone with the first carry. 15 out from his own line, just shy of the 20. Good first carry. 20 seconds to go. Hall with the next one. Does Wakey want to be expansive here? Do they want to shift the ball around with 15 to go? Or just see out the half? What do they want to do? Centre field with Pitts. Up towards the 30. 10 seconds remaining. Brought down on the 40. Could be the last play of the half here. Smoothie. Right to Hamlin-Ueli. Shifting it across here. Lino. Out the back. Tipped on. Collected by Pratt near the touchline. He's going to get wrapped up now by Mapapalangi and Gary. Whistle is blown. Hooter sounds. And that is half time. And it's kicking off. Hey.
Oh, what about that? Send him off!
It's all going crazy. Just disperse, lads. Disperse. Hug it out, boys. Hug it out. Be reet. Be reet. Okay, well, 16-0 to Wake at half-time. I said 26-12. Scoreline's still on. But need a better second half from Cass. I feel like Castleford could play till midnight and not score. Everything looks hard work for them. It does a little bit. It does a bit. Oh, God. Oh, damn. Right, okay. I'll put a poll up for the second half. And I'll look at the schedule for next week. See what I can do. Okay. Challenge Cup. Okay, right then. So, quarterfinals. Do we know broadcasting matches? Quarterfinals. So it's Hull KR versus York on the 11th, which I know I can't do, I'm out. So, but I could probably do Wakefield versus Wigan. What time's that on? 1 o'clock. Is there really no broadcast for Saints vs Catalans? They're really not doing anything. But yeah, I might only be able to do the one stream next weekend, which is Wakey vs Wigan, but I don't know if I'm definitely going to be able to do it, that's the thing. Because it's on at 1, I'm at a wedding on the Saturday, I'm staying over at the hotel, and I don't know what time I'm going to be getting up. I don't know what time I have to check out. And I might need my full sleep till 12, so then getting home, I might not be doing any streams next week. Well, any Super League streams. NRL, I might have to do something on the Thursday. So it could be very limited next week. Let's have a look. So Bulldogs vs Panthers on the Thursday. I might have to do that one. I'm probably just going to have to do that. Friday morning. Dragons vs Eagles and Broncos vs Cowboys. I think I might, maybe... Oh, can I get away with... No, I can't do one Saturday morning because I'll be staying over at my mate's. So yeah, I could probably do Bulldogs vs Panthers, Dragons vs Eagles, Broncos vs Cowboys. Probably. And then maybe Wakey vs Wigan. Maybe. But there's no guarantee. And I could be hungover, that's the thing. So yeah, that's the issue with the Sunday game. Could be hungover. Hopefully I don't have to throw up and then my eyes get screwed up again. Hopefully. Right. Let's have a look at the poll at the moment. So 16-0 for Wakey, 6 votes, 83% say Wakey's going to win. Get your votes in there, folks. Get your votes in. Let me know what you're thinking. Right. If anyone's got any predictions they want to throw out there for the full-time score, feel free to have a go. Have a pop. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so Cass have done some good stuff in terms of getting up the field. They've done all right for territory. Sometimes Wakey's given away penalties. But Cass have been able to get up the field on occasion. Just in possession, they've not been clean enough moving the ball around. They were like an inch or two away from scoring a try with Gary. So there was a chance. They've technically gone in, but not officially. So there's life in that Cass side. There's energy there, but in possession they just need to click. So they're close, but not close enough as of yet. Wakey's defended well enough, obviously. They've been getting up the field quite well. Sometimes Cass have been giving away too much territory, either with mistakes inside their own half or midfield, or giving away penalties, which they need to be careful of. But yeah, Wakey's been the better team. Cass, still performance-wise, I don't think are a million miles off. Just need to be a little bit cleaner in attack. And a little bit more disciplined, and I think they could mount a comeback. But I'm not too convinced about that. Is the Wakefield game on Saturday, Rob? I've got tickets, but not sure of the day, mate. It's on Sunday 12th at 1 o'clock. 16:30, Wakey. Alright, Toby, alright. He's called it. That's relatively close to my score. I predicted 26-12 to Wakey. I could really do with an exact score to help me get up the ladder, because I've not been in the top 10 yet in the Predictions League all year. I've been like hitting 4s regularly with a 2 last week, so that didn't help. But yeah, I could really do with an exact score here. At least I got... Or I'm on track for 6 out of 8 with the NRL, so that's alright. Turn around from last week. You're welcome, Trin. You're welcome. No worries. Yeah, you can't give territory away to Wakey. They're too good in possession to just give them good field position. You can't do it. But Truman with a try, Hall with a try, and Smoothie. Let's have a gander at the poll. 13 votes, 69% say that Wakey will win. There's actually quite a few votes for Cass there on the comeback. Interesting. Well, they had a great second half against Bradford last week. So let's see what they can do this time around. 75% completion from Cass, which is okay, but it needs to be minimum 80. 82% from Wakey. More metres for Wakefield. They're about to do more tackles as well. 23 missed tackles for Cass, 3 for Wakefield, but 9 errors for Wakefield. They've got to clean that up. Wakey needs to clean up errors. Cass needs to clean up missed tackles. Assuming Leeds vs Catalans on the 24th. Yeah, I'll have a look at Super League for the week after. On the 24th, though. Oh. So, for the 24th, that's also the same date and time that Warrington have Wigan at home. Somebody decided to book myself and them some tickets to a stand-up show on the same date and time, and therefore I will miss the Warrington game against Wigan. Without checking the schedule, I will miss that game because I'm going to a stand-up gig. So, the answer is no, Jack. Bob Jeff. You're a Brisbane Broncos fan, don't follow Super League, just wondering how Tyson Smoothie's going. I'd say he's doing fine. I don't think he's lighting up the league, but seems quite steady, lively enough. Gets through a lot of defensive work, steadies the ship. I think he's doing fine. Nothing crazy, but he's doing the work, I'd say. That's probably the best way I could describe him. So for Super League Round 8, so next weekend, I've gone through the games I could do. For Round 8, on Thursday the 16th, I could probably do FC vs Saints, probably. And then on the Friday the 17th, there's a bunch of clashes there, so I'd have to pick one. So it's either Toulouse vs KR, Huddersfield vs Leeds, or York vs Lee. Best game on paper right now, I think would be York vs Lee. I think would be the most competitive. Saturday, Wakey vs Bradford. And then after that is Catalans vs Warrington, so I could probably do both on the Saturday. And then Sunday, Wigan versus Cass, so I could probably do that one as well. Obviously, I'll have to see if I need to make myself available for other things, but I could probably do that. But for the week after, York vs Toulouse, Lee vs Huddersfield, I'll have to pick one for that. I guess if I do York versus Lee in round 8, whoever wins, I'll stream their game the next week. I'll probably do it that way. Or I could do back-to-back. I've not done a dual stream yet. And then I'll miss all the games on Friday. And then Saturday, I could do Bradford versus Hull KR and then Saints Wakey back-to-back. Don't understand this trend to only have forwards on the bench. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I mean, yeah, I'm always one for one hooker off the bench, 2 props, and a utility, whether it be in the forwards or backs. Like, that's my kind of bench. If you go with one, I think you should always have at least one hooker off the bench. But what bothers me the most, and this is a pet peeve for me, is when teams put the team list out and they don't put the hooker as the first name on the bench. That should be Smith, Nicotimo, Hamlin, Ueli, Lolosio. Smith should not be third. I'm doing it like that because that's how the team lists have been posted by Wakey. And I could easily change it myself, but then it just I don't know, it's just my own brain messing me up. But it just bothers me when they don't put the hooker first on the bench. But oh well. Oh well. Tyson missed 2 weeks with a head knock. He's back now. Indeed. He's doing alright this year. He's doing alright. Looking at the poll. 21 votes, 76% say that Wakey's going to win from this point on. Right. Okay. Do also want to say thank you for 15.4k subscribers. 15.4k, that is crazy. Thought about this the other day because it was who was it that brought it up saying that was ridiculous? It might have been Alex that said it. But the amount of subscribers I've got could fill up the Halliwell Jones, which is crazy. Afternoon, pal. Do you run a fantasy league on your Kinetic channel? If so, can I join? Yes, Stuart. The pin and password's in the description of this live stream. Just look for Fantasy League and then the pin and password's there. Get on over. How many people we got in the Fantasy League now? We've got 95. 95 people. I am in 23rd place. I'm having an alright week. Regan Tucker is having a good week. Back in the top 10. Who's he got on his side? Okay. I might have to... Oh, Captain Miller. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some changes. Okay. But yeah, thank you for 15.4k subs. That's very kind of you. Target is 20k by the end of the year. If you could, click the like button. It helps it to get out there to more people as well. If you don't mind doing that. Thanks. We've got 20 likes at the moment. That is greatly appreciated. Had a good number of people here too. It's been a solid weekend for numbers, which is greatly appreciated. I could be tempted to stream the women's Origin as well. That might do well, but I don't know the women's game, so I don't know if it's worth me doing that. I don't know. Okay. Right, I should get back underway soon. Very, very soon. I do think Cass can come back, but they've got to be cleaner in possession. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to be tough, but we shall see what they can yiddly diddly do. Okay. We're getting back underway in a second here. Both teams are now out. I will end this poll. 26 votes. 81% say Wakey's going to win from this point on. Also, if you guys want to join the NRL Predictions League, then there's a link in the description. If you want to get involved in the Super League Predictions League, reminder as well, Challenge Cup predictions video will be out tomorrow. Predictions for that, it might come out Tuesday. If it's not out tomorrow, it'll be out on Tuesday. But predictions for that will count towards the Predictions League. So make sure you get involved in that one as well. Right then, we are back underway for the second half. That felt like a long wait, that actually. Back underway though. Lolosio with the first carry of the second half. Takes him just over the 10. With Wakey in possession. Next carry from Hamanueli. Over the 20 down the left edge. Do you reckon this could finally be Wire's year as a Rhinos fan? I feel as if it's a four-way shootout between us, Wire, Wigan and Saints. I think it could be, but it's just I'm worried about the consistency. We've just got to be good for the rest of the season. We do look like a mentally different team as well, not just physically in terms of execution, but we can do it. I did back us for the Challenge Cup because we're normally good in the Cup and we look better this year than last year and the year before possibly. But last tackle, Wakey's actually made it up to the 30. Now 25 out, chipping towards the back left. Seeing it underneath it, possibly tackled in the air. It's not given, so he's 5 out from his own line. 1 minute gone. And it's going to be Thulis with the first carry of this set, cutting back towards centre field. Still 5 out from his own line. So 1 minute 10 seconds gone. Assi at dummy half. Next carry from Mapapalangi. And Nicotimo is on for Staunton as well. Forber in centre field. Goes left to Gary. up towards the 20. 2 tackles to go. Next carry from a Tony through centre field. Almost looking for an offload then. Last tackle, 1.5 minutes gone. Out the back to Weaver. Kicks from just behind his own 40. Collected just in front of the 10 by John Stone. Takes it over the 20. Bit of room to run in centre field perhaps. Gets it off to Jowett. Room to run here. Steps back inside. Almost gets a full break. But Forber is there to meet him. And he's helped out by Hall on the 40. Pratt with the next carry. 2 minutes gone. Wakey in possession. 4 tackles to go in this set. Nicotimo straightens up and brings it up to halfway for Wakefield. 3 tackles left. Smoothie at dummy half. Left to Pitts. Switches back to Truman. Truman's been taking a lot of carries this year, actually. 30 metres out. Smoothie looking for space behind the ruck up towards the 20. Good metres there. Last tackle coming up. Wakey's about 15 metres out. Plays for Pitts. On the last, it's right to Lino. Chips towards the back right. Gaddy collects just in front of the try line. Spins. Comes to ground. Or gets to ground, I should say. And he's 5 out from his own line. Sini with the next carry. Stopped on the 10. 2 minutes 45 gone in the second half. It is a little bit, Adam. It could be better. It is a little bit. Up towards the 20. With Mapapalangi. Next carry from Mella. Barreling run. Stopped just shy of his own 30. 2 tackles to go. 3 minutes gone. In centre field with the Tony. Out the back to Weaver. Shifting it right to Lane. Over the 30, just shy of the 40. Right to Weaver. Kicks down the right-hand side. Bounces once towards centre field. Collected by Pratt. Cuts towards the left edge. And up towards his own 40. Got to sound... this is going to sound something. Observe people wear different clothes for rugby compared to football. Am I going to look daft dressed like a hooligan in Stone Island CP and the likes? No, you'll be fine. Wear what you like. Nobody's bothered. Nobody's bothered. Wear what you like, mate. Nearly 4 minutes gone. Wakey. We'll have to retap this ball. Hall on the 40. Taps. Hands it off to Vanganart. And he'll take the first carry of this set. So fresh set of 6. 25 metres out over on the left edge. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Smoothie goes right to Lolosio. Over the 20. Inside the red zone. Great chance for Wakey to hit 20 plus now. Smoothie looks right but goes left to Pitts. Then across to Truman. Couple steps. Gets an offload back to Smoothie. Now with Lolosio in centre field. Just goes to ground. Just over 10 metres out. Shifting it right with Pitts. Flat ball to Hamanueli. Nearly crashes through the line. Whistle has been blown. Knock on given against Hamanueli, it seems. Yeah, that is a knock on. When you go to Bradford Wakey, hope it will be good. I'm sure it will be. It's a decent matchup. So this will be a scrum for Cass on their own 10. Wait for Smith to come on later. I just realised there's no Fartilli as well. Just realised. Any Wakey fans know how long he's gone for or out for? So just over 5 minutes gone. A Tony with a carry down the right edge. Plays it for Forber. Now with McIntosh. Cuts back towards centre field. Gets the ball away to Miller. Steps back inside. Wrapped up on the 20. Miller's not happy with Summit. Does he get hit in the goalies? Maybe. 5.5 gone in the second half. 3 tackles to go. 25 out from their own line. Miller now takes it up towards the 40. It's a strong shot there from, I think that was Nicotimo. Forber, right to Westerman through centre field. He's going to be stopped just shy of halfway. Last tackle for Castleford Tigers. Forber at dummy half. Out the back to Weaver. Kicks from behind halfway. Towards the back right. Johnstone will let it bounce once. Back inside. Nearly slips over. Collects it. And he'll take it just over the 10. Now 15 out from his own try line near the left touch line. Slow to get up and play it, but eventually does. Truman hands it off to Corey Hall. and up towards the 20. Hope Bradford win, but it will be a tough game. It will be. It will be a tough one. 6 minutes 25 gone in the second half. Vangenaar with a strong shot, puts a player on his backside there, flicks the ball off to Truman. Couple steps from Jake Truman once again over the 40, and pumping his legs. Great carry. Just shy of halfway, 3 tackles to go. Smoothie at dummy half. Morning, Alex. Morning, sir. Left to Lolosio, over halfway. Bumps off Weaver onto his backside as well, up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. Smoothie on the left edge goes right to Hamlin-Ueli. Takes it over the 30, now 25 metres out, last tackle. Short side left to Truman, looking to chip, and he does towards the back left. Jake Thillis underneath it. Go on, Jake. Good lad. Good lad. Don't think he's out for long. That's alright then. That's alright. Senior with the first carry. Looks like the ball might have been stripped out. Smoothie picks the ball up. Puts the ball down. This is going to be checked. This will be checked. This could be a try for Smoothie. I've got a feeling it was stripped, but this is what we're going to see. This is what we're going to see. On-field decision, I think, was no try. Just missed it. Sorry, Alex. I'm so sorry. Not worried about fitting in, but just mostly seems everyone in colours, whereas in football culture, it's not really cool these days for young lads, middle-aged men. I get you. I get you. But, yeah, with rugby, you can just wear what you like, really. Let's have a look. Was this stolen? I think so. I don't think so. Thank you very much, Kerry. Thank you for saying that, and good afternoon. What are you apologising for, Kerry? What are you apologising for? 7 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the second half. So this will be no try. Good effort, but no try. So I need 2 tries, 2 kicks from Cass. Oh, because you said you need one, yes. Fair enough. So I need 2 tries, 2 kicks from Cass, and I need 2 tries and 1 kick from Wakey. So that is no try. This will be a penalty for Cass. Oh no, it's just a knock-on, I think, because there was 1 defender in the tackle. Oh no, it is a penalty. Okay. No, it was 1-on-1. For God's sake, man. The graphics and the ref are on different wavelengths here. So it's a scrum on the 10. Jesus. 7.5 minutes gone in the second half. Weaver feeds the ball in. Forber goes left to Mapapalangi. Pumping his legs, and he's 15 out of his own line. Forber right to Westerman. Stimson is on for Hall. Lawler is on for a Tony. Forber left to Stimson. Carries it through centre field. Comes down on his own 30. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Forber in centre field. Left to Assey. Then to Miller. Now with Mapapalangi. Across to Gary. He's nearly in touch. And he is in touch. Ollie Pratt. Well done. Good defensive work. They'll turn over the ball inside the midfield. On halfway, roughly. Good effort there from Cass, but yeah, limited space. Pratt getting across. Gets him to ground. Just puts an arm on the touchline. Good stuff. 8 minutes, 40 seconds gone in the second half. Wakey play this on halfway. Chance to hit 20 plus. John Stone with the first carry up towards the 40. Smoothie at dummy half. In centre field with Pitt. Switches back to Lolosio. That could have been a high shot then. Was a bit awkward. But just over 30 metres out. Now with Hamlin-Ueli. 25 out in centre field. Smoothie waits at dummy half. Left to Truman. Across to Lolosio again for another carry. Damn. A lot of work for him today. 9 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Smoothie looks left, goes right to Pitts. Straightens up with a carry. Hamanueli doesn't break through the line and takes out a cast player, but they are 6 metres out between the posts. Last tackle. Right to Truman. Doesn't go over the top, just takes the carry himself. Looking for the line. He is close, but he's stopped a metre or two short. Very, very close from Truman. Very close indeed. But Cass will have to play this just in front of their own try line. Wakey need to be disciplined here. And Cass cannot drop the ball. Strong shot, 3 metres from their own try line. I think this might be the worst game, one of the worst games I've watched this season, you know. I think all the excitement was used in the French derby last night, possibly. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Hey. McIntosh with an offload, hits the leg of Forber, possibly, and a mistake from Cass. Gifting territory away. Why is it not Wakefield Wildcats? It's not been Wakefield Wildcats for years. They dropped that maybe a decade ago. A bit less than a decade, but they dropped it a long time ago. Lino, 15 out, will feed the ball into the scrum. Smoothie goes left to Truman, then across to Jowett, across to Corey Hall in the corner. Stop 5 out near the touchline. 51 minutes gone. It is now with Vanganar. He'll be stopped 5 out, still near the left touchline. Smoothie, underneath your, this is not good. Switch back to Pitt over the 10. Oh, sorry, folks. Smoothie, just left of the post. Flat ball to Lolosio, trying to crash over. He's just in front of the left post. And the ball comes loose. That'll be penalty for Wakey. Are they going to go for 2 here? I would just tap and go, really. Okay, Cass will challenge this, actually. Fair dues. Fair dues. Clock is stopped with 51 minutes and 39 seconds gone. This has not been the most exciting game in the world, I will agree. Savaganda. So there's a knee from, I think that's Stimson. This will be a penalty. That is ruck interference. Challenge unsuccessful. So Cass will lose their challenge. This will be a penalty for Wakey. Just tap and go, lads. Just tap and go. Makes my prediction a little bit easier. Stimson's not happy. He's arguing the toss here. Okay. Oh, they're going for 2. Boo. Can smell Wakefield. Feels like a weird thing to say that, actually. Castleford must be tired from constantly defending now. Probably. Does it look like Cass are giving up? It doesn't look like they're giving up now. I don't think so. But Jowett will go for 2 right in front of the post. This will be 18-0. So what I need is only 8 points from Wakey. So either 2 tries and 2 missed conversions, which I don't think going to happen. Or a try and a kick and then another penalty, which is very difficult to get. So this will be 18-0 in a second. I think Lawler's a good player. I think Lawler's fine. Like, he gets through a ton of work. Like, he will defend for 80 minutes. He'll carry for 80 minutes. Like, he'll just put in a lot of work, but I don't know if he's that effective with his carries. Like, if you want someone to get through a ton of work and play every game, Lawler will do it. He's one of those. But he doesn't, like, strike me as a player that's like, oh, let's go get Lawler. You know, who's going to make our pack better? Let's go get Lawler. But if you need someone that's going to get through a ton of work, oh, yes, you go for George Lawler. Like, if that's what a team needs, they just need someone that's going to grind through games through the middle of the park. If that's what a team needs to look for, by all means, go get him. It could be a good signing for Hull FC. Could be. I think I'd swap Aiden for Lawler. I think I'd make that swap. I'd offer that. But if you don't get the swap, just go for Lawler and send Aiden somewhere else. I'd make that change. So 52.5 minutes gone. It is now 18-0 for Wakey. Castle gets back underway in a second. McIntosh to kick us off, and we're back underway. God, this has felt like a really slow game at the moment. Collected by Jowett, and he's going to be stopped 15 out from his own try line in centre field. Smoothie at dummy half. Handed off to Hamlin-Ueli. Over the 20, dragging a few defenders. Eventually is stopped. Another strong carry from him. Has to go back and play it again. It steps back an inch or two. What are we doing? Lolosio. Over the 30 down the left edge up towards the 40. 53 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go for Wakey. Smoothie down the short side left to Vanganar. Well, now it's 2 tackles left. Up towards halfway. Pitts in centre field. Inside Cass territory. Takes the carry himself. Stopped just shy of the 40. This is the last one of the weekend, yeah. There's an NRL game tomorrow, actually. But that's for Rugby League in general, that's the last one. But this is the last one for Super League. Collected on the try line by Sini. And he's going to be stopped 5 out from his own try line. It's been really difficult for Cass to get up the field this half. First half, you know, there's some good moments where they got up the field, but they've really been pinned back a lot today. Gary with the next one up towards the 20. 3 tackles to go. Forber in centre field. Left to Mapapalangi up towards the 30. Stopped just shy of the 40. It's right to Westerman. Then to Lawler. Stopped just shy of halfway. Do you think Oldham have a chance of becoming a future Super League team? They have the stadium infrastructure there with Boundary Park. There's something going on with Boundary Park at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on, but there's something stadium-wise. They've had some money troubles with like debts recently. They've got a squad that could maybe sort of half compete here and there in Super League, but they could probably make good signings. I think they're close, but I don't think they're ready just yet. Wakey over halfway, a few metres shy of the 40. 3 tackles to go in this set. Vanganar up towards the 30. 2 tackles to go. Smith is now on as well for Smoothie. Big fan of Smith. Hands it off. Oh, I thought he handed off to Hamlin-Ueli then. There we go. First carry has actually done better than every other carry from Smoothie so far. But in centre field with Pitts, shifting it right to Lino. Out the back to Jowett. Quick ball across to Pratt in the corner. Finds the line in the corner. Quick and clean. Pratt's not in a good way. Oh, he's holding his ghoulies. Oh dear. He's not in a good way, but that's a try for Wakefield. See, you bring on Smith, and there's finally some energy. This is what he does. Future England hooker. He'll get there eventually. But this will be 22 for Wakey. Tough kick near the touchline. Casco bottom. Yep, as of right now, yes. Be Broncos to get the next Super League place? Yeah, it probably will be, but I think Oldham's in with a shout in the future. But yeah, it will be London next. I would like London to come up and no one go down. I mean, if any club go down, I think we know who it'd be. Not going to say it. But I think we know who it'd be. But I wouldn't mind if London just come up and then there's 15 teams, and then each team gets 2 byes during the year, and that would help with what's the word? Player health and recovery. Some teams get a week off. Jowett's had the extras. So what I could do with here is either, if he gets this kick, I need a penalty for Wakey later on, but still 2 tries and 2 kicks from Cass. If he misses this one, I'll take another try and a miss later. A tough kick here. The kick from Jowett doesn't look good. It is no good. So it will stay 22-0. Not 100% sure if Vangenaar is dual or tri-nation. Would be good for England prospect. Would be a good England prospect. I wouldn't pick Vangenaar for the England squad. And I'm not even talking about just not starting. I wouldn't take him. I think you'd need a few injuries in order to take Vangenaar. So the ball comes down on the 20 from kickoff. 57 minutes gone. Collected by John Stone. Plays for Smith in centre field. McMeekan with the next carry. Pumping his legs finally back on. Up towards the 30. Hamanueli down the left edge. Good meters here already. Hurst is on for Westerman as well. 57.5 minutes gone. Smith, right to Pitts. Just inside Cass territory once again. 45 out, now 40 with Truman. Pops the ball across to Hamanueli. Stopped on the 30. Shifting it left. Chip towards the back left from Truman. We've got a contest. I think it's knocked on from Hall. They are saying it's a knock on from Wakey, I believe. Wakey have a challenge though. What do you have to watch, Reese? What do you have to watch? Or maybe, I don't know, Hall might not have touched that. Oh, well, he did. They're not challenging. They're not challenging. So Wakey, 21 more carries. Jesus, 21 more carries and not a million miles off double the meters. Jesus. Post-contact meters, they made 150 more. 11 errors to 7, though. Next carry from McIntosh. Up towards the 30. 58 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Forber, left to Stimson. Across to Lawler. Look for an offload. Gets one. Just about collected in time by Assi. Mapaplangi steps back inside. Over halfway. Room to run here for Mapaplangi. Trying to bump off Jowett. This could be a great try if he gets it. Offloads back inside. Tipped backwards by Wakey. Gadi steps back inside. Offloads to Miller. He straightens up. Takes a carry. Casser a metre out of the try line. Suddenly, it's all happening. 6 again for Cass. 15 out. Right to Weaver. The space down the right. Tom, where you going? And a penalty for Cass. And it all settles down. Huddersfield got to do something to get their fans in the ground. Looks awful. It really does. The birthplace of rugby league, and they get the worst attendance in the comp. They've got to do something about that. I don't know what they're doing wrong. 59.5 minutes gone. Cass will be held up on the first tackle. Lawler. Agree with you, Rob, on Vangenaar, but saying that worse than him have played for England. Some have, possibly. I'm trying to think who. Just left of the post. Launching it right to Assi. Takes the carry himself. He's a metre short the try line right at the posts. That's 60 minutes gone. 1 quarter to go. Or we're in the final quarter. Lane has had the ball stripped off him from Truman. He looks around like, what? What? He stripped it, mate. Don't know what you're confused about. John Stone with a carry. Stopped on the 10. Like the channel and grateful for you educating me on the this ace game. A new love is forming. I don't know why I've overlooked rugby all this time. Well, thank you for becoming a fan. Any other time you got questions, just feel free to ask. But it's always nice to have a new fan. Trumpet for you, sir. Hey. Well, thank you for stopping by. Okay, then. In centre field with Truman. Good defensive set from Cass, but we'll kick from behind the 20. This could be a 20-40. Thulis is just there in time, bats it backwards, and again, eventually picks the ball up. Bloody hell. They're saying that one's a knock on there. It's alright, Jake. It's alright. 61 minutes gone. Wakefield get the ball right in front of the try line. Okay. Cracking kick there. Oh, it was over the 20 actually, but yeah, 40-20 was on. Thulis pushed it back inside. Second one, I think the second one was backwards as well, actually. I do think both were backwards, but it's alright. 61.5 minutes gone. It's alright, Jake. Keep your head up, lad. I think our back rowers are going to be Nsemba and Pierce Paul. I think that that's set in stone. I would have loved to have seen Matty Nicholson last year if he didn't pick up an injury, because he was absolutely killing it for the Raiders. I think they're missing him. And I don't know how long he's out for. I think he's out for a while. Left to Jarrett out the back of the scrum. He stopped just inside the 10 near the left touchline. That could be a 6 again, actually. It's not given, though. Hall, now with Vanganar. 62 minutes gone. 18 minutes remaining. Smith, just left of the post. Goes right to Truman. Out the back to Lino. Flat ball across to Scott. Nearly through. Nearly. Smith right of the sticks. Goes left to Lino in centre field. Then across to Truman. Flat ball to Vanganar. Trying to crash through. Stopped 2 metres short of the try line. Now left of the post. 2 tackles to go. Smith across to Truman. Flat ball pits through centre field. Nearly through. 62.5 minutes gone. Last tackle in front of the right post. Smith right to Lino. Cross to Jowett. Launch it across. Pratt has to step back inside. Still going. Can he get an offload? Yes, he can. Now it's Smith cutting towards the left. Across to McMeekin. Takes it off Truman. Cuts towards the back right. McMeekin still going. Flicks it on. Jowett kicks the ball through. Collected by Gary. And he takes it over the 10. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Jowett's not happy with something. Oh, he's giving away a penalty. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Not good. Not good. 63 minutes gone. 17 minutes to go. Just slightly high there. Slightly. Just making sure that Gary is fine. Okay, so 17 minutes to go. Kick into touch from Cass, and they'll start a fresh set on their own 30. Mapapalangi will tap, hand it off to Mella, with a strong barrelling run over his own 40. Has he lost it? Oh my god, he has. Oh, that's a strip as well, I think. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is, I'm pretty sure that's a strip. .5 minutes to go. I do think Pratt has stripped that, but yeah, no challenge. Okay. Scrum for Wakey, just over 40 metres out. Lino will feed the ball in. Smith goes left to Hall. And he'll be stopped on the 40, just left of centre field. Smith, right to Hamanueli, then to Pitts. Flat ball to McMeekin. Wakey now 25 metres out. 4 tackles to go. Smith in centre field, goes left to Truman. Out the back to Lino, just about keeps a hold of it, but Weaver gets a hold of him. 16 minutes left in this game. 30 metres out with Pitts in centre field. Straightens up, takes a carry. He'll be stopped on the 20. 2 tackles remaining. Smith looks right but goes left to Hamanueli. Then across, slightly wayward. Vanganar manages to keep a hold of it. But that's going to be forward, I think. Okay, 15.5 to go. This will be Castleford ball. Was it forwards? Or a knock on? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Not sure. But it'll be a cast scrum anyway. Okay. Cast just over their own 10. Weaver to feed the ball in a second. out the back and left to Assey. Then to Mapapalangi, trying to get around Scott. Nearly breaks through, just over the 20. He's still going. He's still going. Cuts back towards centre field. And just shy of the 30. Getting pushed back by 4 defenders there. 25 out from his own line. Theolis hasn't really had anything to do today. That's the thing. He's had nothing to do. He is a good player. But he's at a fairly poor team right now. And he's had nothing to do. Up towards halfway. Plays it for Forber on halfway. 3 tackles to go. Assey shifting it left to Weaver. Then to Sini. Quick hands. Mapapalangi across to Gadi Gadi. Has to step back inside on the 40. Just shy of the 30. 14 and a half to go. 2 tackles remaining. Back towards centre field to Dejan Assey. Flat ball. The overs line there from Atoni. Room to run. Does have support, I think. Ball over the top. Batted backwards from Wakey. Collected by Weaver. Near the right touchline. This might be a 6 again for Cass. And it is. Fresh set of 6 inside the 10. Well done, Renew for Tony. That overs line. Breaking the line there. Nicely done. Tony with the next carry. He'll be stopped on the 10. Come on, Cass. Rub it in. Plays it for Forber. Left to Lawler. Space behind the ruck. Stopped 2 metres shy of the try line right at the post. Forber. Left to Weaver. Slightly wayward in centre field. Assey across to Mellor. Steps off his left foot twice. Straightens up. He stopped 5 out left of the sticks. Forber. Flat ball here. Stimson trying to crash over. Might be stopped just shy of the line or held up. He is held up, so they'll go back to the 10. 2 tackles to go for Cass. Well, it's Hurst, actually. My bad, folks. My bad. It is Hurst. Plays it in centre field with Forber going right to Atoni. Straightens up with the carry himself. 5 out right at the sticks. And a penalty. Crowd says 2. The crowd says take the 2. Might as well. Definitely don't. That's a joke. 10 metres out. Tap from Forber. Hands it off to Lawler. And he's going to be stopped 3 or 4 metres out just right at the post. 13 minutes to go. Forber. Left. Slightly wayward. Bounces for Hurst. Loses it. It's now with Scott. Good return there from Scott up towards the 30. 12 minutes 40 to go. Hall with the next carry. Over the 40. Could find a break here. Over halfway. Near the right touchline. Flicks it onto Pratt in the corner. Steps back inside. He's stopped 25 out. Good return there from Wakey to get up the field. Cass must be knackered right now. In centre field with McMeekin. Stopped just shy of the 20. He'll play this for Smith. Left to Pitts. Over the 20, inside the red zone. 3 tackles to go. They're about 15 out in centre field. Smith launched it left to Truman. Switch back to Rodwell. He stopped on the 10, left of the post. 2 tackles remaining. Smith. Right to Truman. In centre field. Across to Lino. Out the back to Jowett. Then across to Scott. In the corner. Steps back inside slightly. And that's going to be 26-0 for Wakey. Cass with the chance to apply some pressure. Wayward ball. Hurst then can't collect it cleanly enough. And then off the return, they get up to the 30. A break for Hall inside opposition territory. Just apply the pressure. Cass have had some good territory. It's been very, very minimal compared to Wakefield, but they've had some territory and they've not been able to put it together. Be 26-0 with the kick to come. It's doable, but I need him to miss this one and then 2 tries and 2 kicks from Cass. Come on. Come on, Jowett. Miss this one, please. It is tricky. The wind has been a bit awkward and he's missed a couple. But we have 69 minutes gone, 11 minutes to go. Hey, we got some Cass fans leaving the ground now. Oh dear, oh dear. Not good. Not good at all. So Jowett to add the extras. I need you to not get this one, Max. This is like definitely doable. But please don't do it. Please don't do it. Just over 10 minutes to go in this game. Clock is stopped currently. Jowett to make it 28-0. The kick from Jowett is... That is well wide. Like, that is a mile wide. That's the worst kick I've seen for a while. That's really bad, actually. That's not even the wind. He just scuffed it. Unless he was trying to fight against the wind. Was hoping for it to push it. But no, that is awful. Right. 2 tries, 2 kicks from Cass. Come on. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Cass are a top 6 team, just not in this division. Short kickoff from Cass. Batted backwards, collected by Johnstone. And he'll start a fresh set on the 30. Yeah, with the boot, could do with picking that up a little bit. Well, that's the point, Trin. That's the point. I need him to miss it. Lolosio is back on for McMeekin with his latest carry. In centre field with Smoothie, shifting it right to Rodwell up towards the halfway line. 3 tackles to go. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. Right, come on, Cass. Let's get something back here. Right to Nicotimo. Up towards the 40. Plays for Smith, and that's a 6 again. Wakey might score again soon, actually. Up towards the 20, just right of centre field, or over on the right-hand side. Eventually plays with Nicotimo. Back towards centre field to Rodwell, and he'll come down just over the 10, maybe. He's about 8 metres out between the sticks. 9 minutes to go. Smith looks left, goes right to Lino, launches it across, bounces once for Pratt in the corner. Gaddy gets across, but the grounding is clean. And Wakey will get another one. Another one. They'll hit 30 plus. This will be 32-0. This second half, Cass have been nowhere in this one. I think the first half an hour, performance-wise, they were sort of in the game. Sort of. 16-0 at half-time. It seemed like, there could have been something there, but been 16-0 in the second half so far. And Wakey have been solid. Getting up the field. Really kept Cass pinned back this half. But that's another one for Wakey. Oh yeah, it's 30 now. I've just added on the kick already. I should have waited. It's 30 now. My bad. Okay. So someone said that Pratt was a candidate for England at the World Cup. I'm going to disagree. There's already too many other good wingers that he's not. It's not going to happen. Okay. Chance for Jowett to add the extras. As he learned from his mistakes. And the kick from Jowett is... Looks okay. Oh, just wide. Just wide. So it's 30-0 for Wakey. I was thinking, where would they go in the table now, actually? They were already +9, so they'll be +39 as of right now. Wakefield would go 4th. They'd go above Saints. They'd be tied first, but they would be in 4th. Who in this cast team would be good enough to get in the Wakey team? Well, I don't know about overthrowing certain players, but I think Mapapalangi's still a good player. But would he get in the team? I don't know. I like Atoni. Was Atoni at Wakey last year, or am I getting that wrong? Atoni would be good enough to get in the side. Might stop there, actually. Strong carry from Jowie up towards the halfway line. Smith waiting at dummy half. Goes right to Smoothie. Out the back to Lino. Steps past one. Gets the ball across to Scott. tries to shrug off Mapapalangi, but takes it up towards the 40 inside Cass territory. We'll have to replay this ball. 2 tackles to go. Rodwell through centre field. 6 minutes to go. It is left to Truman with a chip towards the back left. It is going to be knocked on by Vanganar, I think, collected by Sini. Cutting back through centre field up towards his own 20. Next carry from Gadi. 5.5 to go. Up towards his own 30. Plays it for Assi. Now with McIntosh. Up towards the 40. 4.5 to go. It's now with Lawler. Shifting it left to Assi. Then out the back to Sini. Now with Mapapalangi down the left edge. 2 tackles to go. Just over 40 metres out. Mella. Right to Hall. Through centre field. Up towards the 40. Wakey let Tony go. Well. God, if he was in this pack as well. Jesus. Kick on the last. Towards the back right. Coming down on the 10. John Stone collects it cleanly. And comes down with it. Just less than 5 to go. Next carry from Hall. 15 out from his own line. It's going to be Pratt. Sorry, it's Truman. Hands it off to Jowett. I thought I saw Pratt in my brain then. I did not. 4.5 left. Smith. Left to Rodwell. Over the 20. Through centre field. 2 tackles remaining. Smith goes right to Truman. Out the back. Cut out ball for Scott. Look for an offload. Gets one for Pratt down the right hand side. Couple steps and a shimmy. Look for a break. Gets one. Supporting his inside. Truman. Ollie Pratt. What a game he's had today. What a game Ollie Pratt has had today. If he's not man of the match, I don't know who is. Truman with the try. 4 minutes to go. This will be 34-0 with a kick to come. Ollie Pratt. The breaks, the carries, the tries. That assist there, beautifully done. Really, really well done. Damn. Okay. Well. Interesting stuff. Great offload from Scott. There's plenty of cast players there. Just little step inside again. That's a poor effort from Forber. That's poor. Weaver trying to get across. Good effort there from Weaver, but yeah. Truman has enough to get to the try line. Good stuff from Pratt. So 4 minutes to go. That's your prediction gone? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I want to see if Noah changed any more predictions. I don't think he has. No, I don't think he has. The kick from Lino is also no good. Oh dear, oh dear. 34-0. Could have hit 40 actually, if they got the kicks. But we've got 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Not sure where Ryan Carr goes from here. Not sure at all. Hey. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. We'll get back underway in a second. Ball's falling off the tee. Don't know if Cass is going to go short here or if they'll just hit it long, run down the clock. They will go long. We're back underway. Collected on the full by Pratt. Connects with his own teammate in Mason Lino. He falls to ground. 3 minutes to go. Wakey on their own 20. Pratt plays it for Smith. He hands it off to Rodwell, who spins. And he's going to be stopped just shy of his own 30. Chester did all the recruitment. I think the recruitment's been good from Cass. Like, there's a good enough team in there to be more competitive than what they have been. Carry there from Smith. Oh, nearly finds a break. Ball pops out. 2.5 to go. Good effort there, Harvey, lads. Good effort. Are there any more points in this game? Are there any more points? Two minutes to go. Left to Assi on the halfway line and now left to Mapapalangi. Last time 11-man Wakey nilled Cass, there was a ton of trouble outside the Weldon Road end. Police just watched. Do your job, man. Do your job. What are they playing at, eh? What are they playing at? Let's hope it doesn't kick off. Castleford now 30 metres out, knock on from Weaver. 1.5 minutes to go. Lolosio with the next carry. Lolosio could be up there for man of the match, but I think I'm giving it Pratt. On halfway, in centre field with Truman, now with Rodwell. Up towards the 40. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Rodwell plays for Smith. Back towards centre field to Truman, then Lolosio. Takes it just over the 30. 3 tackles left in this set for Wakey, and there's 1 minute left in the game. Right to Truman. Flat ball to Nicotimo. Over the 20, inside the red zone, about 16 metres out over on the right-hand side. Back towards centre field now to Truman. Dinks the ball through, comes off a cast player, not played at, so still the 4th. Left to Hall. Has to step back inside, look for an offload maybe. Goes back towards the short side left, dinks it through. Seeney's there to collect it though. And he stopped just shy of his own 10. 30 seconds to go. How many Cast fans does it take to keep a light on that is already turned on? You tell me. You tell me. 20 seconds left. Penalty for Cass. Quick, tap it and go. Tap and go. McIntosh will just tap. Take it over the 20. Cuts back towards centre field. Gets an offload. Last chance for points here for Cass. Assi across to Mapapalangi. Trying to get around Scott. Possible room to run. Flicks it on Gadi. Can he get an offload? No. And that's going to be full time. Well, Castleford Tigers 0. Wakefield Trinity 34. In the first half, at least for the first 25 to 30 minutes, Cass was sort of kind of in the game. Like performance-wise, they weren't a million miles off. They were able to get up the park. But in possession, they weren't clean enough. They almost had a try with Gadi, but his foot was in touch. So they could have found some points. But in the second half, they gifted a lot of territory away, a lot of mistakes, turning the ball over inside the midfield, a lot of penalties given away, and Wakey found a lot of breaks themselves, getting up the park. And defensively, Cass have just not been good enough today. Wakey have just been absolutely on it for the last month, 5-6 weeks. Like, they've been on it. The forward pack, getting up the field, they're restricting meters more and more each week, looking more dominant, and off the back of it, I thought there could have been a slight struggle taking out Sinfield because he's looked really good, but they look completely fine, and they deserve the win today. So, yeah. Fair play, Wakey. They look good. So, there you have it. Actually, I might make some notes dead quick. I'm thinking, what should the England team be as of right now? If I was to pick the England team, what's it going to be? I think my head coach, for me, is Matt Peat. Matt Peat is my go-to head coach. Right. Fullback for me is Brimson. I'm going with Brimson at fullback. On the right wing, I'm going with Dominic Young. Right centre, I'm going to go with Farnworth on the right, because he's played on both sides before. On the left centre, I'm going to go with Wardle, because I'm sure by the end of the year he's going to be fine. Actually, not sure how long he's out for, to be honest. On the left wing, I'm going to go with Ashton. At standoff will be Williams. Always fine for England. Great defensive player and leading the league in assists as of right now. And scrum half is going to be Connor for me. So that means Williams can also play on the left-hand side as well, where he is a better player. Connor can be on the right and take control of the kicking game. Prop. I'm going to go with McMeekin. Always gets through a ton of work. Hooker, I'm going to go with Walker. And then the other prop, I'm going to go with Thompson. Right. In the back row. So second row, on the left is going to be Nsemba. And on the right is going to be Pierce Paul. Doing well for the Tigers this year. And then at loose forward, I'm going to go with Morgan Knowles. Get a ton of experience at the NRL. On the bench, 14 is going to be Lytton, because he can come on as the relief hooker or play in the halves if we need to use him there. Mikey Lewis is also an option as 14, but I'm happy to go with Lytton. Other prop off the bench, I'm going to go with Havard. I think he's been fantastic this year, actually. Other prop forward, Walmsley's an option, but do you go with Walmsley? That's the thing. Who do you go with? Who's the other prop off the bench? I'm not sure. Need one more big man here. I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like I'm missing like a really easy pick. Let's have a look. Tom Burgess, not sure. Caleb Ueli, maybe. If he is actually eligible. Do you go with Mulhern? Not sure. Harrison's having a good year. I'm not sure, actually. Who's the other prop for England off the bench? I'm not sure who to go with. I'm really, really not sure. Yeah, I don't know, lads. I don't know. I'll take suggestions. Would it just be Matty Lees? Walmsley injured too. Luckily, I wouldn't say luckily. Personally. I don't know if I want to take Matty Lees. I don't know. I'm struggling. I know who my 17 is going to be, but I don't know who the other prop is off the bench. What about Burgess? Like, Burgess is still an absolute unit. Yeah, I've already got Thompson starting. I've got McMeekin and Thompson starting currently. I don't know. Delaney's an option. Lees is an option. So is Walmsley. I mean, for Warrington, Burns done well, but I'm not sure if... I mean, I know he's played for Ireland, but I'm not sure if he'd get picked. Sam Essay's an option. Is there anyone for FC that I've missed that's English? I'm really struggling to think here. What about Ryan Sutton? He's having a good year so far. But is he... I think he's English, right? Ryan Sutton? I've liked what Harvey Hill's done. Do you know what? As of right now, I might go Ryan Sutton. Yeah, off the bench, I'll go Sutton. I'm pretty sure he was like born in Wigan or something like that, wasn't he? But it's just because he's been over in Australia for a long time. Yeah, he was born in Wigan. So, yeah, he's got plenty of NRL experience too. I think he'll be a good option. And then 17 for me is Ben Curry. So off the bench, you've got Lytton, who can play in the halves or at hooker. Then you've got Havard and Sutton. Both can get through a ton of work. on both sides of the ball. Good impact off the bench. Either could start as well if you want. You could bring McMeekin or Thompson off the bench, whatever you like. And then Curry gives you the mix between centre, back row, and loose forward. But if you need to bring him on in the front row, you can do. 18th man, as always. Fix-it man that could do a bit of everything. Just in case something goes on later in the game. 18th man for me, Hardacre. He can play at centre, full-back, stand-off if needed, back row, loose forward if needed. So yeah, my England team, if I had to pick right now, obviously I know Wardle's been injured, some have been, but if I was going to pick it right now, it would be Brimson, Young, Farnworth, Wardle, Ashton, Williams and Connor. Forwards are McMeekin, Walker, Thompson and Sember, Pierce-Paul and Knowles. Bench is Litton, Havard, Sutton and Curry. Hardacre is 18 man. That would be my team as of right now. And I think that wins it all. Undefeated, never conceding any points. We'll go with that. We'll go with that one. Hadley is also an option. Hadley is actually a great option for the squad. I wouldn't be mad if he was in there, actually. Not sure about AJ at fullback, just to know who I'd put there. Well, I was happy with Will Price to be there. I don't know if I want Wellesby there. Especially being gone for a lot of this year. That's a key position to play. Oh, and if Wardle... I don't know how long he's got, but if Wardle's not going to be picked, then it goes Farnworth left centre, Newman right centre. I'd like to see Hanley, Umala Hanley, get some games. And get back to the form he had last year, because I think he should have been picked for the Ashes, in my opinion. But we'll see about him. But the other fullback option, the Jowett would be your next best option at fullback, or Taylor Ray, I think. Unless I've just missed out on a really obvious one. Fullback. Ashel Bott is, I think, is English. Caleb Akins has played for Wales, but might be eligible. George Flanagan is up there. Max Jowett, Will Price, Niall Evalds. I mean, Evalds could do a job. Right. Genuinely for me, if we're not going to play Brimson or Wellesby at fullback, I'm taking Taylor Ray at fullback. Simple as that. Broadbent, good option at any backup. That's true. That's true, David. That's true. He's a good option. I think I'd put him in the squad, actually. Right then. Thank you very much for stopping by, folks. It is greatly appreciated, as always. So, a reminder for next weekend, starting with NRL, just to get that out of the way. I will try to do Bulldogs vs Panthers on Thursday morning, Dragons vs Seals on Friday morning, followed by Broncos vs Cowboys on Friday morning. But I do have a wedding to go to on Saturday. I might have to do stuff on the Friday, not sure how early. So I'll have to see about those Friday streams. Sunday is going to be Wakefield vs Wigan on the 12th, 1 o'clock kickoff. That's on BBC One. I might be able to do that one. That is questionable. I'll put it in the stream schedule, but it is questionable. Assume I'm not doing it. But the week after that, there's a couple games. Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you to everyone that stopped by. It's greatly appreciated, as always. One final trumpet for you guys. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your weekend. Challenge Cup predictions will either be out tomorrow or Tuesday. And again, if you want to join the Predictions League, make sure you put your predictions for that one. Ben, if you're still here, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you. But thanks for stopping by. Toodle pip.